is up, you guys? It's your girl Reese, and welcome back to my space. If you're new, welcome. If you're old, thank you for rocking with me for another week. Today, I want to share with you guys some of my favorite luxury items. And I've gotten a couple of requests here and there about sharing my handbag collection, but honestly, I don't think my handbag collection is anything to brag about because I'm not a big handbag girl. My handbags are really for the purpose of carrying things. For a long period of time, I was just buying really great handbags for work, and there's a video on that. I don't have any crazy stories. I've watched other people's YouTube videos where they have these amazing stories of how they found amazing things, or they got handed down some beautiful pieces and that's why they're favorites, and I don't really have stories like that. So I figured I would show you guys my favorites, but also because I'm not a huge handbag gal, I figured I would split it up into 5 handbags and 5 pairs of shoes. So you see there's a little bit of missing pieces in my shoe collection back here because I've pulled them off the wall to share with you guys some of my favorites. So we'll start with the handbags, and honestly, looking at them now, it's pretty boring. It's so boring. I'm such a boring bag person. Okay, first up, to hopefully nobody's surprised because I've talked about this bag so much. There's a whole video on it. This was my 30th birthday gift to myself. It's gotten a new twilly. Cutie. When I went to Paris this past December, I picked up a new twilly because I couldn't get a bag, so I bought a couple of random things to make up for it. But this is definitely a favorite because it was a big milestone. I've always wanted it, though I'm not a handbag girl. Getting an Hermes bag for my 30th birthday was always something I wanted to do for myself, and then I managed to do it. So it's this has sentimental value, you know? It's not just a really great bag, but it does have sentimental value. I got the Kelly over the Birkin because of the strap. I like to have use of my arms when I'm carrying a bag, and I use the hell out of this bag. Cost per wear has got to be quite low now because I carry it all the time. I carry it to work, I carry it out. Even though it was a quarantine baby, I got it during COVID. It's gone out quite a bit, you know? She hasn't traveled with me much because I've only started traveling recently, but I'm sure she will travel the world sooner than later. But yeah, so this is number 1. So it is the Kelly 28 in a black Epsom with gold hardware. A beauty, a beauty. And I bought this one from a personal shopper. Yeah, I love her. Okay, up next is my Alexander Wang Attico, one of the two, fanny pack bags. No, I bought this one second hand. This is, I don't even know where I bought it. I think either from the Real or Fashion File, one of those two. But it is definitely one of my favorite bags. It's got this cool edgy chic to it, and I find that a lot of the time that's my style. I can be super dressy, but also a lot of the time I'm very much dressed down tomboy, but edgy. So I feel like this literally is my style. There's actually an unboxing video on this as well. I've talked about this on my channel quite a bit too, and I wear it all the time. I love it because it's so versatile. It's easy to just pick up and go. It is a fanny pack, but also it is quite large. There is a smaller size. I think this is the largest size of it. It is lambskin leather, and I've scratched it up a little bit, but you can't really tell. It's not giving that Chanel lambskin where as soon as you scratch it, it looks like crap. This is a little more tough and durable. So yeah, this is an absolute fave. I think I got this in 2018 or 2019. And I use it so much. This is my favorite for traveling. It's just so easy. You can put, my passport lives in the inside pocket. It's closer to my chest for safety. And then, my whole big wallet goes in the big side. It fits comfortably in the big pocket, plus sunglasses. It's a really great, large fanny pack. And honestly, I think this is the best fanny pack of the fanny pack era. I had bought the Gucci one as well, and I've since sold it, and I will say that this by a landslide wins. And I've seen other fanny packs by other designers, and they just don't compare. They really don't. This is an absolute winner. I love this bag so much. So much. Okay, up next is a new addition. Well, newer edition, and honestly an unexpected addition to this list. This is the Bottega Veneta Mini Jody. And I bought this last year. Honestly, when I bought it, it wasn't one of those things where I was like, oh my god, I love this bag, I need it in my life. But I needed a black evening bag because a lot of the black evening bags that I did have were envelope clutches. and you can't really put so much in an envelope clutch because it shows. It'll just protrude out of it. So I was like, okay, let's get this. I kept seeing it on Instagram. It was definitely one of those purchases that were super influenced by literally everybody. But that's another reason why I wasn't super convinced that I would like it. Bottega Veneta did an amazing marketing push on social media with all of their handbags, all of their shoes, literally everything, and you guys have seen it. Everybody had it, from the celebrities to the famous influencers to micro influencers. Everybody had Bottega Veneta. And I had bought the mini pouch, there's a video on that, and I sold it. I did not like that bag. It was just a terrible bag. Maybe the bigger one would have been better, but after buying that, I was not really convinced on this, but I was like, whatever. I really like the weave. Like, that's an OG Bottega Veneta style. So I was like, okay, this is kind of classic. Like, it's not so far away from who they are. And the knot's kind of cute. So I bought it. And guys, like, I talked about it in my last video of my wish list. I wear the hell out of this bag. I only put out my wish list last week, but I have since bought the small size, which is the larger one. And I now have the patent leather turquoise color on my wish list. It's just such a good bag. It is surprisingly quite large. I have my phone right here. This is the iPhone 13 Pro, not the Max, and it fits. You can't even tell. Like, you can't fit a full wallet in here or anything, but like makeup, card holders, keys, everything goes in here, and you can't even tell. Like, it is so cute. I highly suggest it. Get it in black or white, get it in all the colors you like, get it all. I think the turquoise one is coming home with me because, you know, your girl needs to leave black a little bit. Like, I really like what I like, but once in a while I need to like explore. So yeah, this is a surprise entry into the favorites, but it is a favorite. This is a favorite. All right, up next, you guys have seen this if you are OG on this channel. This is my Givenchy Antigona bag. I don't really know what size this one is. I think it's a small size, if I'm not mistaken. This is in the like box calf whatever leather. There is a grained leather that I really like as well, but yeah, this is one of their classics. I bought this at the Winners sale, and for those of you who are not Canadian, Winners is like a TK Maxx, TJ Maxx, Marshalls type of store. And they have a runway sale every year, two times a year. And I used to do hauls on that. And I found this bag at one of the runway sales. I think I bought it for like, I'm going to say like $1,200 to $1,500. I don't remember because it's been a long time, a very long time. Like, this bag is old. But it's in fantastic condition. This is just one of my favorites. I think it's going to be one of my favorites forever. It's a go-to when I'm not sure what to wear for work. Like, I just love it. It fits comfortably over my shoulder. Like, it has a zip, so Daryl's not always yelling at me because he's always on me about leaving my bags open because people are gonna come pickpocket me, which has never happened and hopefully never does happen, but he's always on me about that. So this has a zipper, it has a shoulder strap, it has a top handle strap. It is just the most versatile bag ever. And when I first got it and fell in love with it right away, there wasn't a time that I didn't love this bag. I really wanted to get a smaller size, like the crossbody size, but I've never done that. I never indulged in the smaller size, and honestly I'm glad because I don't think I would have liked the small size very much. This also I love because it keeps the shape very well. I don't have a dedicated video to this, but this is also in my like top work wear or top work handbags video. If that's a terrible sentence. The best luxury work handbags. Yeah, Lord. Anyways, yeah, that is gonna remain a favorite forever. Probably this one and the Kelly will be in my favorites, top favorites for life. For life. Like, this is sat up there for like, since it's come out. Or I'm going to say now probably 10 years. I love it. I love it. So last up on my favorite handbags is this Levee Basket bag. And guys, I know. Everybody has this. Everybody and their mother. But I'll let you know that I have bought this before everyone got their hands on it. This, I believe, is the medium size. There's a smaller size and a larger size. I bought this before it was a thing. Like, I hadn't seen it on Instagram on any of the big influencers yet. I am just a big fan of Loewe. Like, Jonathan Anderson, the creative director of Loewe and JW Anderson, I was a big fan of his. I had bought one of the J.W. Anderson purses with like the little like piercing. I don't even know how to explain it. I'll just pop a picture up here. That bag. And from then, I was just a huge fan of his. So I was following J.W. Anderson, following Levee, and then I saw this come out, and I was like, oh my god, I need that. At the time, the price point was so good. I believe I got this bag for, I'm going to say under $400. I think, I'm pretty sure it was under 400 Canadian. I can look. But, yeah, so I got this, and then literally 2-ish months later, it popped up on Instagram everywhere, but then it was super exclusive and selling out. And then I think the following season that it came out, it was just restocked everywhere, so then everybody and their mother bought it. But this is my favorite. Like, I literally just took it on vacation, so there's still my Lysol wipes in here and extra masks. I use this every spring, summer as my day-to-day bag. I use it on the beach. I take it on holidays. It is just perfect. Like, it's such a nice bag. I have no bad things to say about it. Oh, I have one bad thing to say about it. This is how it looks on the inside. Like, so there's nothing holding anything. So usually I put like a big, like the dust bag sometimes even, but a big drawstring bag to put everything in and like close it so that, you know, you can't reach into my bag, because if you wear it over your shoulder, there is quite a bit of backside for people to just reach in from the back and take your things. So I do try to put something inside of it to conceal my things, because I pack this thing. I pack it to the top. It's craziness. I put my flip-flops in here. I put beach towels in here. I put my whole big toiletry, like Louis Vuitton toiletry bag in here. Like, it's packed to the top. So if someone were to reach in, there would be something to get. There would be something. But yeah, this is the last of my top 5. And you know what? The top 5 is in no specific order. Now moving on to shoes. Shoes, which honestly are pretty boring too. Okay, first up are these thigh-high. Do they even fit on the screen? There. These thigh-high Chloe boots. These are, I don't even know the name of them. I have no idea. I will find the name and put it in the description below, post video. But I bought them 3 or 4 years ago, and they're still my top favorite boots that I own. They are fantastic. Full leather, like cowboy style boot with this cute little buckle, and it's just, oh, so good. First of all, super comfortable. Honestly, Chloe, you need to revisit bringing these back every single year, because I would buy them again in different colors, different hardwares, different like snakeskin pattern. Girl, please, it would be fantastic. Honestly, that's so heavy. They're 2 humongous pieces of leather. I wear them a lot. Every time I wear them, I get compliments. What I really love about them is, though there is a heel, it's quite short and it's so comfortable. I can walk all day and all night in these shoes, and they are like doubling as pants. So I can wear pants tucked inside, wider pants on the outside, and it's just perfect for the winter months here in Canada because I'm freezing. So I have a pair of leather pants, basically. It goes up to almost my crotch. Fantastic. These were a splurge. This is true. That might not be true anymore. I think I spent about $2,000 on these shoes. I think this might be the most expensive pair of shoes I have. And I only reserve that for boots, and it has to be fantastic boots, but honestly, cost per wear for these boots are probably like $1 now. That's how much I wear them. Next up are these Jill Sanders sandals. I love them, and honestly, my shoe cobbler is going to kill me because I wreck these shoes. Please take this in. Oh my god, it's not focusing. But if you could see, maybe I'll do B-roll. Like, there's a huge mark on this side. The heel cap, one of them has flown off. Like, it's craziness. I wreck the hell out of these shoes. But since I bought them, I've loved them so much. I just love the style of the shoe. It's a pointy-toed shoe. I'm a fan of a pointy-toed shoe. I like how the strap goes up right above in between right above your feet. It's very unique to me. The heel is very unique. It is a wedge, but not quite a wedge. It's a great height. It literally goes with everything. This with jeans, super cute. This with a maxi dress, super cute. This with a mini dress, super cute. Literally everything, and they're white. They also come in black. They're fantastic. I have no bad things to say. I bought these on sale, I believe. And yeah, top favorite. I need to go to my shoe doctor and fix that. This will be the third time I've gone to my cobbler to fix them. He's gonna kill me. 1000%. He's gonna kill me. All right. Up next are these. You know, you're not a shoe gal if you don't have a favorite Louboutin. Now, of course, your favorite Louboutin are probably Louboutins that make your feet want to bleed. These are my slingback Louboutins with this beautiful like cutout detailing that has a leather wrap in it. It's just absolutely stunning. I love this shoe so much. I think that these are just so beautiful. They go with everything. They honestly jazz up my looks a lot. They just hurt my feet so much. So one year, I think the first year I didn't go home for Christmas when I moved away. It was very sad. My first year away from home for the holidays, I didn't go home for Christmas, so I stayed in Calgary, and the Holt Renfrew, this is where I bought these. The Holt Renfrew was having, like every year, they have a Boxing Day sale, like all the stores, but the Holt Renfrew was letting you in earlier, and since I didn't go home for Christmas and I was sad, and I wasn't really doing anything, I decided that it would be a great idea to go to Holt's at like 6 a.m. So I did, and I think I bought like 5 pairs of shoes. I believe I got these shoes for maybe $400, and they're just fantastic. I love a shoe sale. If you guys haven't been able to tell, I love a shoe sale. Every year I buy sale shoes, and they're just stunning. Honestly, Mr. Louboutin, nobody beats Mr. Louboutin on sexy shoes. These are just so sexy and so evil. So evil. Up next is honestly a shocker to me. I didn't think I would love them this much, but these are my wedding shoes. These are the Manolo Blahnik Hangisis. I believe the heel height is 110. Anyways, these are my wedding shoes. I bought them for the ceremony of our wedding. We got married. We had a civil wedding, and I wore this with a pair of pants and a white sweater. Yeah. Of course, you know, Sex and the City had to get it. These are the wedding shoes. And I bought them in white because white for wedding. But after our wedding, I didn't really wear them a lot. So they really sat in my closet, sat in the box. And then more recently, when I started doing YouTube and styling outfits, I have reached for these shoes so much. I wear them all the time. I style them with jeans. I also need to take these to the shoe doctor because they're pretty wreck. I'm just terrible. I'm so rough with all of my things. But yeah, I wear them so much, and I think they're just stunning. It's a beautiful dressy shoe, so if anybody is getting married, this is the shoe. Like, there's really nothing else that compares. This is the wedding shoe. This is a classic. This is stunning. It's just that girl. So yeah, it made it to my favorites. I love this. If there was a fire, this is one of the shoes I would grab for and run. 1000%. Last but not least, these. So this is not an obvious style. I think the rest of my shoes were kind of an obvious style. No, not the Chloe's. These are Balenciaga Booties that I got in 2014 or 15. Yes. Girls. Okay, they don't make them like this no more. This is when the lace-up trend was such a big thing. Like, remember the Christian Louboutin Impera, I think they're called? Perla Impera, something like that. I'll post a picture up here. Every shoe was laced up. All the boots were laced up. Everything was laced up. That was just a vibe. I can't wait for that to come back because that was my favorite shoe era. I love lace up everything. These booties, you guys, I wore these into the ground. I wore them to work. I wore them to the bars. I wore them to the club. I wore them in the daytime to go to the coffee shop. Like, I wrecked these shoes. You can't tell because I took them to my cobbler and he is a magician, truly. But he repaired the whole back where I literally, it looked like a dog chewed it up. And a dog did not chew it up because I don't have a dog. But he repaired it. He put on new heel caps. He painted where I scuffed all the leather. I wore them in the winter and I got the salt marks all over them. And he's like since repaired the leather here. So I don't pull them out so much anymore because this is not a style I can find anymore. They don't make this anymore. Balenciaga is a little weird now. Yeah, so these are like holy grail for me. I don't take them outside. I got these on sale too at the winter sale. And I got these for, I'm going to say like $800, which was insanity because I think their price was like $1,400 or $1,600 and almost half price. We love that. We love that so much. But yeah, top favorite. Please bring back the lace-up style. That's all I want in my life, please. Anyways, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below if there was a fire in your house. Which luxury items are you reaching for and running? These are mine, and I hope they all make it. I will see you guys next video.